What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a when I speak it's like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America. Language for humans with stick figures and K's. My name's written fluid, nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. The veneer of a new season is gone. Yes, we used veneer in a football game. We're in the middle of the schedule now. It's away here in Week 7. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. May now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 11, and that'll be good for a Denver first. New set of downs for him at the 38.
And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. Catch moves into the 48. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Nix. This one's caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He's still going at the 30. Down to the 10. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play column, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's incomplete left side. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And it's going to be second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10. Here's May. It's complete. Kyle Williams. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is stopped just before he can get the score, tackled inside that 1-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Brings up second and goal at the 4-yard line.
Henderson has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait.
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a green interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Made out a throw on third. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. That one's complete right side. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Shotgun hands off to Marvey. We heard he's forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And he goes out. Just need one more step there to reach midfield. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Give up the middle to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Has it in close. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Now Nix on 3rd down. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Handoff headed right. It's Harvey. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. You've been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Nix is hit. He lost that football. Scooped up by the Patriots. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you, right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. If they get the ball back, a little extra bonus on that return as well.
Throwing the out route complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This is Henderson on second down. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
May throwing for it. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Broncos will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
All set now. 1st and 10. Now Nix. Hits him on the out route. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Returning it from the 4. Shoves him off. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. It's a cutback. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost and a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
1st and 10 at the 13.
To the air on 1st down. May. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. So they're left facing third and long. Third and long for him here. Pass it down close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Patriots start to fight back with their first points of this game. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots get it back to a 14-point game.
Patriots 7.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Nix. Flushed out now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Second down. Here's Nix again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To the air on third and long. Hits his running back. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Nix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Gain of 29 yards. First down.
From the red zone now. Finds a man, right side. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 3-possession game. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos stretch their lead to 21.
Patriots 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. May off the play fake. Chased out to his right. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp. And now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Back to the air. It's May. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
May now to throw on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. May finds his running back, Henderson. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Patriots pushing for a late spark before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing again, it's May. Completed to his running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards. Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Anderson's going to get it on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Now we see after that play, one of the Broncos having a little bit of trouble out there. They're going to head out to look at him. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Running for it, it's Henderson. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
Result of the play.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap to Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To throw, here's May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Here's May to the air. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And Nick slides in safely, doing so after he picked up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Lowe finds his back. Harvey. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. The back's got it. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos get more points to end a lopsided first half. Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On the move, headed right. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. The Harvey here. Massive hits, the ball's out. And that looks like it is Patriots ball.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't.
While the new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Nix. That one's complete, right side. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure coming. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the... That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He's one of the greatest to do it. Justin Tucker on for the field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Patriots is hurt. Going to need some help out there. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Bone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots start the second half with some needed points.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie is putting on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Now Borregales on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They take the handoff. Now Nix. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. It's quick out wide, complete. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Complete beyond Parker. And he is stumped with authority there. But that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Slot man motioned over. Giving this to Harvey. And some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd down, give to Harvey. He Stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Hey, I know 3rd and 1 feels like an automatic running down, but after seeing that last play yield you nothing, this offense and that coordinator's got a seed of doubt. This defense playing some mind games with them.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to be caught by his running back, Harris. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll run it here. It's James Conner. Gets to space right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, if I know running backs, Kate, I think I do after all these years. This is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the next touch. Go get that fruit from that seed that you just planted at the 1.
Running back, motioning right. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra points. And the Broncos continue piling on to this lead.
Patriots 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The 23-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They're carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down. Oh, another target there for one of the busiest members of this offense, but this one nearly ended in disaster.
Yeah, kind of become a victim of his own success, right? They're keying on him extensively now, knowing that ball could be headed his way, and that time it should have been a takeaway. You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That has got to be so demoralizing for that defense. You pin it back. It's a terrible field position to run the ball, but they run it right down your throat and move the chains. That stings.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
At the 16-yard line.
Foul out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because
again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He has it at the 33. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10.
Hey, kill!
Connor on the inside give. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
it's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready?
It's Harvey straight ahead. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on third down.
Third and inches.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Battle coming up on third and inches.
Kill!
To throw, here's Nix. That's caught for the first. And he's stopped right as he reaches the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he's able to fight this down to the 2. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's second and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos throwing 6 more on the blowout. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos tack on 7 more to their lead. The kicking unit on down for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. And the shotgun. Howell. Quick slant. That's Williams. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32.
First down. Howell. Setting up the running back screen. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. He's across midfield into Patriots territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Ready.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Hold on, son. Ready. Middle.
A give right side to Connor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hold on, son. Ready. Punch left.
Out of the pistol, the give to Harris. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Hold on, son. Ready.
A 3rd down run with Harris. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Calm, cool, collecting from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Kill. Hold on, son. Ready. Return.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hold on, son. Ready. Ready, ready.
Shotgun handoff to Connor. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Hold on, son.
On third down, here's Nix. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for a Denver first. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Broncos close to picking up their 5th win. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense is set, 1st and 10. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Second down here, another get to Harris. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
They send Mims left. 3rd and long for Nix. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's one of the greatest to do. It's Justin Tucker on for the field goal. It's a 38-yard look here. Tucker's kick is up and good. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Thrown back, it's the handoff. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
3rd and 2.
Another carry for it. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. They actually might have lost 2 yards. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's been getting all of it every time out. We'll take it from the 1. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And we didn't need to reach the closing stages of the game for this one to be over. They had things decided and fans heading for those.